Angry Joe here, and I'm with Joel, lead artist on Titanfall, and we're here to talk a little bit about this brand new IP that's got me really excited, guys. Okay, you're basically taking my favorite idea that nobody's really done. Maybe it's been done a little bit, but you don't see it very often, where you can do both mech combat and infantry combat. You can get out of your mech, or you can jump in a mech and fight against other mechs. That's really awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about how that factors into, gameplay balance and that kind of stuff?
I mean, first thing that happened is since we introduced these 20-foot tall, over 20 feet Titans into the game, we needed a way for when you're not in a Titan and you're a pilot, we had to punch it up at like some notches to get those characters to be able to just be super agile and be able to gain high ground and do like the hit and fade, cat and mouse, super aggressive gameplay that you'd want to do to that big thing. I mean, you want to hassle them, you want to mess with them. So that's how it affected. We did lots of what you'd call like motion model balancing for that character, and we also had to balance the Titans against the pilots as well.
Yeah, it seems like, if I encounter a Titan on the battlefield as an infantryman, am I just going to be completely outmatched, or am I going to use my agility, rocket launchers to try to take it down, or am I going to be searching the battlefield for a mech to come back and whoop its ass?
I mean, the game's structured in such a way where if you are a pilot and you are motivated, you can take on a Titan. You can mess with them, yeah. We gave all those tools to the player.
So if you don't want to, well, there's certain sections in the game, I'm sure, that you want to show off the mecha mechanics because it's awesome, but you don't have to get into other mechs in order to battle the mechs, right?
No, you earn a Titan. You start in Titanfall on the ground, boots on the ground first, and then you start earning the Titan. Not earning it, but you can make it come in quicker by killing these AI grunts that are in the environment and making that clock tick down a little faster. So once you get that option to call it in, you can choose to call it in, and you don't have to get in it. You can just basically set it into guard mode, where it'll just tear up anybody that comes near you, like an AI buddy, like a giant 20-foot fall AI buddy. They'll just take care of business for you. You can set it into follow mode, and use it to distract other enemies.
There's a lot of really cool things in this game that kind of give me a little bit of nostalgia. Like, I think in the if I saw this correctly in the demo, the upper right corner, they have like FMVs of the characters talking to you, giving you orders, or constant battlefield updates. That is really awesome. You talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, that's really plays into the multiplayer campaign. It's where we're going to do something really different this gen. So we took multiplayer and single player and just tried to work those into each other. And we have a really strong design team with crazy scripting abilities, and we said, why don't we just take that and start putting it into a multiplayer game space? And so what you're seeing in those VDUs is a slice of the single-player story that exists within Titanfall's multiplayer game space. So you'll see the heroes talking to you. When you drop into an environment like the stuff we're showing here today, you're with the militia, you start in a dropship with those characters, so telling you like how bad things are. You got to get down to the planet, extract fuel as fast as possible. Not everybody's going to make it, and you're really on their story, and your job is to protect those ships and get them out of there safely. I mean, if I'm playing, I'm on the other team, my job is to stop you.
Okay.
And I have my own AI buddies that are going to help me out and my friends. So
it's a hybrid system. Now, will there be a normal story, like a story mode in the game? Can you play offline, or is this like online only?
There's other modes, but we're not talking about them yet.
Okay. So would that pertain to single player? You're not talking about single player yet? Because I was wondering, how long do you think the experience would be in this single player story, right?
I mean, really, Titanfall is multiplayer campaign mode. We're taking all the single player and multiplayer, and it's all one. It's all under one hood. We don't have to jockey for resources in the office anymore. We're not following two separate. It seems as if when you're doing multiplayer and single player, you take a crew. And we're a smaller crew. We're like a guerrilla crew. We're only like pushing 70, like 70 dudes, and everybody's like eat what you kill environment. We're like trying to tear things up. We wear many hats, and we don't have to jockey for resources. The environment artists love it because all their art is going to be seen by the player. We're focused on this game space all looking good because at some point somebody's going to go there.
Oh, it looks good. Now, can I ask you, is this a traditional first-person shooter, or are there maybe some weapon upgrades or anything of character progression as you play through this multiplayer, everything all-in-one experience?
We're showing a lot at E3. We unveiled it. This is a sneak peek into the game, a reveal.
All right. Maybe.
I don't know.
Okay, cool. All right, so basically, what systems will it be for, and when does it come out?
We're going to be on Xbox One, Xbox 360, and the PC.
Nice.
And we're looking at 2014 spring.
Now, is this like a timed exclusive for those particular systems, way Will we ever see this on maybe Sony's consoles?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Okay, well, thank you very much for taking the time to speak with me, man. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show.